The moment that I first realized there was something going on with my son was when daily hygiene kind of got worse. Hair wasn't as clean as it usually was. Definitely I noticed that my son was pulling back, was not kind of out and about with our family as much as he typically would have been. It was, in one way, a very slow and subtle process, but also very, very sharp and fast once we realized that there really was an issue that was serious and deepening quickly. What happened for my family was that during a virtual counseling session, my son got heated and said some things which made the counselor on the other end of the phone concerned. And that could have been a Baker Act for my child, which is an involuntary admittance. And in the process, we were like one hair away from an actual Baker Act when I heard something that my son said about, will this impact my college applications? And that was the moment where I was like, okay, hold on and wait. Did you hear what you just said? You are thinking of the future. You are thinking of the future. I advocated strongly for another psychiatric review. The psychiatrist agreed after talking to us as a family and to my child alone that we had what we needed to make it through the next 24 hours being vigilant. And that's what we did. I got connected to a service that actually helped support us as a family, my husband and I, as my son was going through this process. And between the therapy and the short-term meds, we were able to start lifting the floor of my son's depression. I did experiment quite a bit to find out what worked for me. The journaling I've always been a bit of a writer, but it became a real practice during that time. I knew what I was doing was I was like flushing out my brain at the beginning of every morning. It didn't need to be perfect. It didn't need to make sense. It could just be a whole lot of ranting or just nothing. But I had to clear my brain out so I could make space for what needed to be done that day. And that's where it really became an ongoing practice for me. There is some potential to learn things from periods like this, and being able to be in it in the moment and flex and flux as you need to can actually help the entire family develop skills that will bring you closer on the other side than you ever knew you could be. If you know means to me, it's a universal sign of I see you. I have walked the walk you're walking. I have been in your shoes, and that's all you need to say. My heart is with you. Now you know.